Hey guys, so today I want to show you guys my step by step makeup routine. So from skincare to makeup application. So if you are excited, keep on watching. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what's your makeup regimen or your daily regimen. Either you only do skincare or you apply your makeup. So let's begin. Okay, guys. So I basically use the same products mainly every single day whenever I do makeup. But I've been using the power toner with AHA and BHA, tea tree, and niacinamide toner. I always go in, well, I try to go in with the toner, and I grab a cotton swab round. I do try focusing it on my nose, wherever I feel like I get more clogged pores. Or wherever you get more, product built up, which right here on my chin dimples, and I bring it down to my neck. And see, even though I basically double cleansed yesterday, well, yeah, last night I washed my face. So this toner is from the Dollar Tree. And then if you're going to apply like a serum, you want to apply your serums before your moisturizer, and then at the end your sunscreen. I guess today we'll apply our um, eye cream. We'll use this Farm Stay Retinol and Collagen. I I think it's just generic. I have like very puffy under eyes. Some days are more puffier than others because my dad has them too. But I'm sure there's things that you can try and do, to um, depuff your under eye. Okay, then I do go in with the Ruby and Miley Miracle Serum Vitamin C. This helps to brighten up your skin. It came, remember guys, I did that my dupe birthday gift that my mom had gifted me. I will link the video above here if you guys still haven't seen it. But it's the Ruby and Miley New York. This came with it. This is the Miracle Cream Instant Hydrating moisturizer. So it came with this two like skincare items. Um, yeah, I've been using this. I think today will be like my third or fourth day. And you know what? This moisturizer leaves your skin super moisturized, like so soft. Okay, let's go in. Okay, I applied my moisturizer already. I have a few sunscreens that I use, but it doesn't matter which one you use as long as you use sunscreen. This is Olay Complete Daily Facial Moisturizer with sunscreen. It has SPF 40. So I guess you could say I double moisturize. But never forget your sunscreen, guys. Especially if we want to avoid aging. Well, we want to age gracefully, you know? And especially if you live, well, even if you don't live somewhere where it's super hot, now that summer is coming, even in the winter time, as long as the sun is out, you wanna put sunscreen, and the higher the better. But the older we're getting, those wrinkles, the age spots, sunspots, I guess you could say, are because we're out in the sun and we're not taking care of our skin. I've never had bad skin, but well, and as I say bad skin, it's like I don't really break out, or I do have hyperpigmentation skin, especially as you guys can see my neck area because of my rare genetic condition. But that's why you wanna take care of your skin, especially if you're wearing makeup. Okay, now that our skincare is on, let's do now. So I go in with my eyebrows first. I do change it up most of the time, but we're going to use Marta Rojas in chocolate. This is a brow pomade. I used to not be a brow pomade girl, but I actually do like it. Once you learn how to use it, it gets easier. So I'm taking this. This is her makeup brushes too. And you don't need a lot of product with brow pomades. But you know what? My right eyebrow is my good eyebrow. And I know it looks crazy. I go in with the concealer, the Wet n Wild Incognito. And then clean it up with a like a flat brush. Okay, now let's do our eyes. So for our eyes, I always conceal the or prime the eyes, however you want to call it. I've been liking using Juvia's Place number 24 concealer. Now, if you're going to do colorful eyeshadow, you want like a white or light base so your eyeshadows can like pop more and they last longer. Just take a flat brush. Now you can also use like a just a regular eye primer. And I do have some eyeshadow primers. But to be honest, I don't know, I just got used to using concealer now. I don't set it because if you set it, then the eyeshadows will just not work the same. I have hooded eyes, so I bring it up even higher. Now, it all depends what the occasion is, or yeah, for the eyeshadow palette that I use. Um, Today specifically, I don't have anything going on, so I could go as minimal on the eyes or go more dramatic. Um, but let's see what eyeshadow palette should I use. So I'm trying to use different eyeshadows. If you haven't seen my makeup collection or makeup inventory for 2026, I will also link it above here if you guys are interested. I go more in depth of how much products I have for each category. Okay, so I usually have a quite a bit of like mini eyeshadow palettes. I have this LA color eyeshadow palette that I haven't used in a while. This is a 8-color eyeshadow palette mm, in hot or hoot. So it has some, you know, browns, but I might have to use a little bit of a darker brown. So I have this. This is just an Ulta palette. These are the tones. And then for like, if we want to add a shimmer, I have this ColourPop. What would you call this? A quad. This is on the mango pressed powder palette. Let's begin. I'm taking like a transition shade, which I just mix like two of the browns. Also, the way I choose what eyeshadow colors I'm going to use is I base it on what I'm wearing that day, whatever my top or dress colors have. I try to match my eyeshadow with. I think I want to take the ColourPop. I want to take a little bit of this like orangey shades. Just give it some more dimension. Sometimes you have to take like a white shade, which the LA palette does have. A bit of that white shade. Just a tiny bit. We're taking this shimmer right here. Taking this one. Take I don't know what happened to the audio, but I believe I was taking that transition shade, that orangey shade from ColourPop on the bottom to smoke it out. So now let's go in with my favorite primer. It's actually a sunscreen, but it has a blurring primer. It's the Sun Touchable sunscreen from ELF. So this is actually my favorite, but I was just seeing a YouTuber saying that she actually didn't like this because it would break off her foundation, and it looked ugly with her foundation. So I guess whatever works for other people might not work for everyone. We all have different skincare or skin type of skin. For me, I feel like it really does blur out my pores, like in my nose. It makes my foundation look very flawless. I mean, I do get a little bit oily on my T-zone, but I don't feel like I get super oily, even though this is kind of like a silicone type of gel sunscreen. So it goes on very smoothly. But yeah, whatever the case is for that girl, um, she unfortunately doesn't like it, and it doesn't, her skin doesn't really love it, but my skin loves it. So I will keep using it. But yeah, I think in that part I was saying what might work for me might not work for you. So, vice versa. And for foundation, I did use She Glam. This is one of my favorite foundations from She Glam, and it's a matte foundation. It's not fully a matte foundation, but I had gotten it in, I believe, almond, so it does fit me a little bit too tan. So I'm mixing it with this Prolux matte foundation in honey, I believe, because it is a little bit more light. So bring the foundation down to your neck. Now to set the face, I spray my face before applying my concealer, and this is my favorite setting spray. Is from Marta Rojas. I did just finally restocked up. So before the setting spray fully dries, I go in with a beauty sponge. This will just help melt your foundation more, or if you're looking a little bit cakey or dry, just spray your face with some setting spray. Now for concealer, I'm taking this new concealer that I bought at Sephora that I went the other day. This is a multi-use concealer. I got it in the shade 01P. I believe this is the latest shade, and it's a natural finish, medium to full coverage. So I will link the video above here if you guys want to go watch. Um, that one will be up already before you guys see this video. This is how the wand looks. Pretty big applicator. So it feels kind of creamy. So it is like a moisturizing concealer. And it does look like medium coverage. And I take a beauty sponge. I'm so sorry guys that the audio just went out. I'm not even sure why because my microphone was charged. But I do go in with the beauty sponge to dab and blend out the concealer. So if you don't want your under eye to look very cakey, just make sure that you don't apply foundation like under your eye. And yeah, and then now to contour the face, I do go in with like a bronzer. I been using the Essence um, bronzer in creamy almond butter. I really like this one, and I take my Morphe butterly um, bronzer brush and M244. Now for blush, I'm taking this Desert Doll. She used to be a small business, but she went out of business. But yeah, I think I want to take. I think I took like an orangey shade. Now spray your face. I always spray my face one last time, especially if I'm going to add or set with a powder afterwards. Press everything together with your beauty blender. Now I'm setting with Sephora translucent setting loose setting powder. The powder is not necessary, but if you tend to get oily a lot more faster, or you just want your makeup to last longer, and also to kind of clean up your contour area, then go in with the setting powder. But I do focus the setting powder a little bit more on the nose area because I tend to get oily more there. Now, I did also buy a brow gel from Sephora, just the Sephora collection. This is a clear one. Now, I haven't used this in a while, and I want to start using products that I haven't used. So this is the BH Cosmetics in the Buff Medium to Deep all-in-one face product. So I'm taking the highlight, I'm mixing both on here. I also haven't been using highlight very often because well, since I get oily kinda a lot on my T-zone, it will make me look a lot more oily. But today I felt like putting some highlight. Let's curl our eyelashes. So for mascara, I'm taking the Ulta Beauty Twisted Volume Maximum Performance Mascara and the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara. I usually always combine two different mascaras. Now for the lips, I'm going in with LA Colors lip liner in Smooth Plum. And for lipstick, I'm taking Sammy Lashes 11 in collaboration with Idea 1996 in 1996. And then for gloss, I'm taking BB Cosmetics and Blinked Out. So yeah, this is my lip combo. I think this is the perfect lip combo. You know, one thing is I don't really like glosses, but sometimes my lips feel very dry, so I have to add like a gloss on top, and it just makes everything so better, you know? So yeah guys, let me know what you guys thought about this video. I had gotten suggestions or recommendation highly requested to do like my skincare video, what I use for skincare before applying my makeup. And so I figured, you know what, let me do this for them, but on here. So yeah, let me know what other type of videos you guys want to see, and I will definitely try to do them. So if you stay till the end, put a lipstick emoji, and yeah, let me know again what you guys thought. I hope you guys enjoyed this like very soft glam makeup look for you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hype the video so it can be pushed out, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.